G'day everyone, welcome to another edition of Craps Down Under. Today I'm going to continue building our bankroll. There were a couple of comments, thanks to Rob and Mike. Rob noticed that I'd underpaid one of my payouts. It was meant to be a $70 payout or something, and I think I'm going to put one green, so I do owe myself an extra green. So we've got that, and then there was Mike pointed out another issue where I was colouring up, and I think I left the black chip on there and ended up putting it back in my rack. So I actually owe the house 100, so I'll take that back. So net position is basically I'm $75 down from where I was, but that's okay. I want to keep this accurate and honest. So let's do that. Get some whites, put them in our rack. Alright, there we go. Got $20 worth of whites. So let's just go at the 2 unit level. We'll be on. Get some dice. And let's work. I've got 3. And we've got an 8. Right, target is that 160 to 240 mark. So we'll see how we go. We get paid 15 for one. We can try doing a press move. The other thing we can also do is instead of pressing, we can maybe keep that down a bit, or we could put one in the field. I don't really like using the field too much because it just taxes the winnings, but I can see that having both of these gives us a little bit more cover. So maybe we'll try that. Got a yo. And we got a 5. So unfortunately we're a bit diluted there. So get paid 7, I'll press it and collect the 2. And we've got 6. They're the ones we want to see. So that pays us, we've got 3 units on there, pays us 21. We can pick up a 9, rack sum. Unfortunately, the 7 came along and ruined our party, so I don't think we ended up ahead there at all. Maybe about even, maybe a little bit down. Let's, yeah, not a lot. Yeah, a couple of units, couple of reds down, and 4 whites. So we've got a little bit back, but not really enough. So very short hand, really short. Well, not really short, it could be a lot shorter, but we didn't really make enough on that. So let's go, new shooter, we'll be on. And we've got an 8 hard. Alright, so that's a 15 for 1. I'm going to try and press again, because we did get our 2 hits last time. We probably were being a tad greedy, trying to get more than that, but 9, we're not on the 9. Now we could move to the 9. Got the 6. Alright, so that gives us the 20. 21 actually. Alright, so now we can go back down. Just go down to the 2. Making sure I've got 2 there. And maybe I'll pick up just a one on either side there. Put the rest back in our rack. So I've got a little bit in action on the felt. And we've got the 9. Alright. So maybe I'll collect it, make the bet pay for itself. before I do anything else. Unfortunately, almost a mirror of exactly what happened last time. 2 hits, no more, no less. And we got and a fringe hit. So I didn't get anywhere. Didn't get anywhere. Maybe $5 up or something. So I'm going to give it a go at the next level, because I feel like we're just treading water, but this is more risk. And of course, it literally was like a magnet to the 7. It just landed. I don't know how I actually managed to do that. It's like I can sharpshoot a 7. All right, I'm going to go up double. But I'm only going to do the 6 and 8. All right. Got a 5, of course. Normally work the 5, but we're not on the 5. And the 9. At least they're inside numbers, but they're certainly dancing around us. And the 5. Wow. So one thing we could do is something like that. We saw the 5 potentially, but it's like chasing rainbows. So I'm going to work again. No, 10. I don't know if this shooter's going to hit the 6 and 8. I'm really questioning whether I should be working at all, and especially given where we're at, with how many rolls have rolled. We got a fair bit in action. This is my last roll, and that's it. We got an 8. We did take a. Whoops, dropped my chip then. We did take a bit of a gamble there. It is gambling after all. Right, so what are we going to do? I'm going to run, take my money and run. Just seeing where we're at. There's still 125 down there, so we're certainly not home. I'll put a unit on the 6 and 8, and that's about all I'll risk. Well, shouldn't have even done that. Alright. 7. Okay. Let's give it a shot, see if we can get one on the come out. Had pretty unlucky come outs so far, but we got one then. Got a 5. Right, post 35. Now, the question is do I want to risk? No, I think I'll just risk the 2 units. Tuner's there, and I'll play a field for $5. I'll let the 5 do whatever it's going to do. There's an 8. Pays 15 for 1. Just going to rack it. 9. Sorry, 10. I mean 6, 4, 10. Parlay it. And we've got a yo. So that's that wins. We win 3 units basically by doing that. I'll take it. Go back in the field for this, the 5. We've got an 8. Again, that's another 15 for 1. I'll rack it. Now, a note. We are back to our starting bankroll. So we have recovered those few PSOs where we lost. Plus we've still got action on the felt here. 3. And we've got a 6. And we've got a 10. And there's our 7, our friend. Alright. So clearly we got something on that shooter. Alright, now what do we want to do? I'm inclined to just keep playing conservative here, because it seems every time I put up a big bet we get smacked. And you really, because it's 85 bucks, well, if we put the 30 plus 25, right, it's 85. If we go the next level up, it's a considerable amount of money that we're putting at risk. So I'm kind of, this is a much safer play. It means we can endure a terrible run of 7s, you know, or short, you know, set of points, PSO, and those things can be almost endless. You can just get, you know, runs on the table where it's literally 7-7, set of point 7, set of point 7, 7-7. It's like you almost can think the dice can only roll 7s, and you can, doesn't matter, you know, 10 shooters ain't enough. You know, having enough bankroll for 10 shooters ain't enough. Playing at $85, we've got basically enough for not quite 10 shooters with our $800 bankroll. And it is a risk that yeah, the run can go far beyond your bankroll in your session. So I didn't say whether we were working there, but I will work us. And we've got a 9. So I think playing at this level is a much safer level for us to play at for some time. Maybe where we can get more aggressive is doing that press rather than putting bankroll at risk. So we get paid 15 for 1. So I want to press, but I just need to get some whites. So get 3 back in change and put those caps on there. Alright. And we've got a 10. And I'm just trying to get this second hit. 8. Alright, so we got the second hit. That's exactly what we want. The 21. Alright, so remember initial exposure was 35, so we do need to take something back, and I'll let it probably, well, we'll see how we go. I'm not going to know what I'm going to do until I see what the dice do. Okay, so maybe I'll put it there. So now I'm playing at our original level of $35. So we've got some action off the board. Hopefully we can get another hit and make some profit here. We've got an 8. So that gives us 15 for 1. So I will press my 8 and I'll rack that. 10 again, came hard. 3. All right. Let's take something back. Just going to go back, take that press back. So I gave it a couple of rolls, got nothing for it. So now I'm coming back down into narrowing my bets just in time for the 7. So again, still lost 22, but again, it's 2 units. It's you've got to play at some level on the board. But again, we have made some profit got a little bit of profit here. So as you can see, basically we've got a free roll. And that dollar back. Alright, so basically this is a paid for roll. Now do we want to work the come out? I'm going to stay off on this come out for some reason. I'm just expecting to see a come out 7. That's an ace deuce. Back to back. So remember we are off. And we've got a 6. So I didn't like the fact they've wasted 2 rolls getting there, but they have showed us they can hit a repeater. So the fact that I don't like what I've seen, I'm kind of going to just give it a roll, but I've taken some back. 4. If they can't hit a 6 or 8, no, 9. So they haven't rolled a horn number, but maybe one. Yeah, look, they're just not doing it for me. So as much as I want it, I'm just going to say no thanks. We've literally had nothing from this shooter other than taking risk. Alright, so just going away, just take it all away. I'm just going to let this shooter breeze past. Got the 5. Got the 5 again. Wow, got the 5 again. Got a 3. But again, there hasn't been a single, except for the setting. Oh, now they've got their point. All right. So I was fairly pessimistic on this shooter. What I am going to do is just put a $60 lay on the 10. Oh my God. Couldn't have picked a worse time to do it. All right, so let's put 150 because I want to make a little bit for my troubles. Four. Back on that 5 again. And there's the 7. All right, so really called that terribly. So we're going to get paid 75. We will have to pay $3 in vig, but at least we won back. Won back for our stupidity. We won back to 60 and made 15. But compared to the risk we took, it's a very bad trade. Very, very poor trade. It's unbelievable sometimes those shooters, it's you almost can't pick it. You think, oh yeah, this will be a 7 out, but and then whack. So look, I'm going to give it another go on the come out, put 60 up, but I'll at least cover 30. It doesn't quite cover 34 in our action, but it covers most of it. There's a 7. So rather than doing the whole trade, I'll just pay, because we owe $1 vig, I'll just pay the house $5. That basically covers the difference of $4 plus $1 vig. And we stay up. Aces. And we've got a 5. All right. So 15 for 1. Four. Can we get a second hit? Whoops. And we got a 5. So should have hit their point. We get paid 21. All right. So now we can go back down. Do I want to go down? Yeah, yes I will. I'll go down and I'll work the come out. Oh, I won't work the come out. I'll stay off and I'll just work my lay. I'm just going to work my lay. And shouldn't have worked a lay. Because again, we got smashed on it. So again, I'll put 150. I'll lay the 4 this time. Right, point is the 10. I'm going to stay off. 6. 8. So again, when I'm off, they're hitting. Let's go on. And of course, I'll roll a 7 now. Oh, I got an 8. Well, sometimes I can pick it, and I didn't quite have my action on that properly. I should have had my caps on there. So excuse the bad dealer. All right. Pressing it up. I'm going to take my lay away. Aces. Yo, that's 2 rubbish numbers and an 8. All right, so that was pushing it. I got our 3 units on there. That pays 21, but geez, it doesn't make up for that $70 loss. Oh, come on, stay there. I'll give them another go. 6. Do we want to give them another one? Well, let's try it. Got an 8 on the roll. Alright, at this point I think we should come down. I'll probably, if anything, maybe just do an iron cross on them and leave out the 5. That's what I'll do. Alright, maybe we can just colour some of this up. Oops. Ah, rolling away on me. Alright, so I can get three greens there. So, and that can go back. Oh, that's the field, sorry. That's my field bet. This is all going to go back to the house. There we go, back to the house. Good stuff. Alright, so after all that, I'm sure we'll probably 7 out. Oh, we got 6. Came hard. So again, 15 for 1. Just rack it. And we've got an 8. And this shooter's on a tear. And we're playing fairly low level. Yo. Alright, parlay. Oh, we got aces. Alright. Just as we parlayed, so that pays double. So with stuff like that, you could certainly pick up the 9, or you could press our 8. Use one of them to press our 6 and 8. go back down. Maybe it's played at the 2 unit. Maybe we'll get another one. Got the 8. Alright, so we lose that. I'll just take it all back. Got 3 units on there, paid 21. Just get back down to the 5 there. Get out of the way. Rack the 21, rack the remainder. Do I want to press it again? Maybe I'll just press the one that hit. No, I'll press them both, why not? Let's get aggressive and play that a bit higher too. We've got an 8. Alright, it pays 28, less the 10, so it's 18, sorry, that's what I actually need to there's 20, 25 and 3. Aces, beautiful. Again. Alright, take that back. If we want, we could press to 30, but I'm kind of feeling that we're coming to the end of the roll, because it's been going an awful long time here. And I think we might even be at our target. Maybe not quite. Yeah, maybe we are. I think we are at our target. So that's 100 there. Nothing will fit. So I'm going to lock him up, get back a black chip. Got 50 there. Got all this get two reds. Okay, so 1 green there. Doesn't matter. So there's our profit, 175, 80, 85, 90. So not too bad, 91. So we can continue playing if we want. I'm inclined to just pack it up. We'll see how far we go. Can't get better than that. 7. We checked out, did the right thing. Alright, so let's take this over here. And look, we bet very conservatively. We were playing very measured for most of our play, except for some of the lays. We did get a little bit aggressive on those. Anyway, let's get ourselves coloured up here. Another black there. Not quite enough for another green. But if we notice, we've got another $800 bankroll, right? Another 800s. So we're happy with that. 2 $800 bankrolls. $800 bankrolls. It's 3 $800 bankrolls and 2 $700 bankrolls. All right, so this one's on its way. So we've got 50, 60, 71. All right, so we only need 129 and we get to our target. So I'm going to call that a day, call that a win, and hopefully our next session we should if it's a positive session, the 129 that we need. Sorry, 129. Yeah, 129 that we need is well within our profit target of which is 160. It's 20%, so we're well within that. So if we have a successful session, we should be able to get to our 4K target and have 5 $800 bankrolls, and maybe a little bit left over. So yeah, we played very conservative for the most part, and it did pull us through. Now, sure, if we were playing at a higher level, if we'd have caught that shooter playing at one of our 30-30-25, then wow, we may have been at a much larger profit potentially. But that's okay. What I'm doing here is I'm playing most of the time at a low level because I want to be able to survive 20-ish, somewhere around there, adverse events if possible. That's kind of my aim, and that's why I'm playing at a little bit lower level. Anyway, it worked, and I'm not going to second guess it. We got there, and see you on the very next video.